All right, everybody, man, it's your boy Big Drew. We are out here, Goodfellas Podcast, episode 1. Me, my co-host KK. KK. Okay, with special guest today, episode 1, Lefty Gunplay, man. Welcome to the show, Lefty.
I appreciate you. I appreciate you having me.
I appreciate you pulling up, bro.
Can I just say something to you? I just want to let everybody know I'm the best Latino rapper. I'm the one. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here working and I'm grinding it, and, you know, I'm still the best rapper that, you know, ever touched the microphone, in my opinion. But yeah, thank you for having me, man.
Yeah, bro. Thanks for coming, bro. Yeah, no, you're definitely one of the most popping artists out right now. 110%
Yes, sir.
for sure with that. But
I
want to cut to the chase, bro. So tell me about your contract, bro. I heard you got signed $1 million from.
Yeah, it kind of took a hold because I've been rapping so much, you know. My rap career it's still booming, so, and everything else on the side has just been put on hold while we continue, you know, running up this rap music, you know. So I just been really focused on rap, and I feel like everything else is just, you know, comes second, but it's just rap. But yeah, back then I had a, you know, I really wanted to do it, but I don't feel so strongly about it no more. You know,
Is that because the rap blew up?
Kind of blew over. It was kind of in the moment type thing, you know.
I feel it.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I wouldn't mind doing it if it was the right platform. If it was or you know, like one of the main platforms, you know.
Yeah.
If I'm gonna do or any adult content, I want it to be with the best, you know, be distributed with the best company and with the best star that there could be, you know. Everything gotta be the best, you know.
Like you said, the biggest and the best rapper,
biggest,
so you gotta be the biggest and the best star. You gotta
Yeah.
sign with the biggest.
Kendrick Lamar, Lefty Gunplay, yeah, you know, and I'm getting bigger than
star that you want to like collab with?
I like a Bella Danger.
Bella Danger.
I like Valerie K.
Okay.
I like Valerie K, Bella Danger, Valentina Jules.
Valentina Jules.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Stuff like that. I wouldn't mind going viral with a high night, you know, Kim Kane or
Right.
Didn't turn up.
you know what I'm saying? Like that would be cool. But I know that if I probably dropped, you know, a video on, you know, whatever platform, I know that the whole world's gonna want to watch it at least one time, you know, to see what the Lefty Gunplay. Let me see what this is about.
No,
Just so like I would want it to be good, you know. I would want it to be good and
It's like straight
POV.
Yeah,
POV.
okay.
Yeah, I gotta be POV. I gotta hold the camera.
Okay.
You gotta be right.
My boy
Gotta
likes
get you
to
the
be in
meta
control.
glasses.
Yeah, I'm ready whenever. You know what I'm saying? I don't get shy.
So you already had some videos up on before or no?
I never had no videos on, but you know, I've texted a lot of girls.
900 in the last year. I saw your last interview.
Yeah. At what point in time I was really going crazy with the females, but you know, my mindset changed. You know, and I'm not so exclusive with it no more, and you can't get a hold of me no more. And you know, my management runs my Instagram, so, and that's the way it should be. You shouldn't be able to, you know, get a hold of Lefty Gunplay so easily. So that was creating problems for me, and yeah, now I just, you know, have my roster, or you know, my go-to girl, and it's better that way.
You want to give him a shout out or no?
Yeah, shout out to Sarah.
Shout out Sarah.
Yeah, shout out Sarah. You know, she got you know, everything's good. I got a 2-story house.
You got Sarah holding it down for Lefty. Okay.
Yeah, I got a 2-story house, picket fence with a dog. You know, a couple Benzos, a Maybach, Geely coupe. She got a BBL. I can't complain. She cooked steak for me last night.
Okay.
Yeah, she cooked steak for me last night. She take care of me when I'm sick. Shout out to her, man.
That's right. That's the trap queen, Sarah.
Yeah.
You got kids?
Do I got kids? Yeah, I got 2 kids. I'm not the best father, but I got a daughter and I got a son.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a kind of a ugly situation that, you know, I'm in with my baby mama. She had a baby with my enemy.
Ooh.
So my enemy, growing a gangbanging enemy, you know, just like real personal.
With a real op.
Like my grandma knows that's a no-no. You know what I'm saying? So you never think it's gonna happen to you until, you know, they're f***ing your bitch, you know?
Yeah, no, that's crazy.
And yeah, they're f***ing my bitch, you know? And now that really kind of me up, but...
Was she cheating on you?
I was cheating on
broke
her. I was cheating on her, and I was selfish, and I thought that she would, you know, stick around to where, you know, I finally, you know, got it together, but, you know, she moved on. And unfortunately, she moved on with my enemy. But you know, I did it to myself. You know, fuck her now down the hood. Fuck her now. She don't got nothing coming from me on everything. You know.
I feel it, bro. I feel it. Yeah. Hey, you started making music what, like 10 years ago originally?
11 months ago.
11 months ago?
Yeah, I barely started rapping.
Way.
Really?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah, I was in prison pending investigation in the county jail actually, and you know, with my mom, and I told myself I'm gonna be a rapper.
And you knew you were gonna blow up, huh?
I seen Jeezy do it, and I said I could do that.
Yeah, for sure.
I said I could do that.
For sure.
That's easy.
And you got a better look, all tatted up and shit. So
yeah,
you got more eye appeal anyway. So
shout out to him, man.
Yeah, Jeezy, shout out Jeezy, right?
Shout out to Jeezy.
I met him once or twice in a couple little situations. Cool.
Ain't nobody like me though.
Ain't nobody like Lefty, bro.
On everything I love. You know, shout out to everything he got going on, you know, and he showed me a lot. You know, he paved the way for me, but yeah, it's my time right now. It really is. He's successful though, you know. I idolize everything he does, and I try to, you know, imitate that, but you know, I don't try to duplicate it.
Yeah.
Is he the homie? Like you be in contact with him, talking to him?
Jeezy's the homie.
Yeah.
You know, it's you know, we had a rocky little relationship due to my actions, you know, the way I would act, you know, immature. But, you know, I regret it. But, you know, you live and you learn. And, you know, I don't need nobody, bro. You know what I'm saying? I don't need nobody to, you know. But it is what it is. But, yeah, he's a good friend of mine. I fuck with him. And I bump him, too.
Like someone who inspired you for sure, huh?
Yeah, he inspired me. But, you know, he kind of in my way right now. Type of shit. I keep it real with you. You know, I'm coming straight for the top. I don't want to be second place.
Because you and him are both the top right now.
I mean, I feel like you had the Draco era. You know, you had the Shoreline Mafia era, and you know, now it's Lefty Gunplay. You know, whether you want to admit it or not, it's my time right now. But you know, you sometimes you gotta be humble about passing that throne. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
if not, I'm gonna take it.
It's coming for it.
On everything, I'm gonna take it.
Coming for everything you want,
feel like,
bro. It's good.
Know, yeah, why would I put myself second? You know, I'm humble about it, but nah, I'm the best. I'm the best. I really am. I've been stuck in a rut recently, but you know, I'm getting it back together. I got lost in the sauce, you know.
Like what? Living the lifestyle too much?
Just being too cocky, bro, and too much of an asshole, you know.
Well, that's good, bro. You're humble about it. You see what's wrong, so you could work on it and just get to the top, right to the top,
yeah.
bro.
Would you rather be loved or would you rather be feared? You know, I'd rather be feared.
Man, I ain't gonna lie. I'd rather be feared too. No cap, bro. I swear to God.
Yeah.
I'm here for the love.
Yeah, I'd rather be feared.
I'd rather be feared.
Fuck love. The love is fake. You know, the love is fake. You know, even from your, it's crazy how you're the ones you're closest to be your biggest downfall.
Well, especially you, like how you blew up. I mean, you probably seen the love when you were telling people I'm a rap. They were like, yeah, whatever. Then you blew up, and all of a sudden they're all, oh, Lefty's my boy, Lefty, right?
They still don't believe it. Yeah.
They still don't believe it. It's still hard for them to process.
I keep my circle small.
They'll see.
I keep my circle small. I like to duck off. I don't like to look at my own videos or my own interviews. You know, it stresses me out over the mistakes that I made. I don't see myself the way that, you know, I don't see myself. I'm living me, you know, so it's like it's hard to see myself. And now when I look at myself, I'll be like, damn, that's how I was acting. So it really eats me up, you know, some of the mistakes that I make. But I'm human.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They
keep throwing me in interviews like, what the fuck you want me to say? You know, I'm running out of shit to say. You know, but I like King Von, and I like how King Von tells a story. Rest in peace, King Von, Free Lil Durk. But I just like the way he tells a story of his day. So I've been kind of taking a page out of his book and just telling a story, you know, of how my day went.
Hell yeah.
Allegedly, yeah. Cause they've been arresting me lately, so I watch what I say.
And then you got management running your DMs, so you're not getting distracted by the girls.
I like to talk shit. I like to respond back to haters and negativity, and by doing that, they've taken my Instagram away 3 times, and I got a blue check mark. I don't pay for it. That's my blue check mark. So, you can't get your Instagram taken away with a blue check mark unless you really are. Speaking, negative, and I was, and if I lose my Instagram, then that's it. I lose my money.
Yeah.
So it's just better that the management runs it instead of me run it, and me blow it all over a message with a girl. And I know they're going to screenshot it because I'm getting famous, but everything's happening so fast, but I'm adapting to it. and it's nothing. I got it. You know, I'm the man for the job.
You got a good team behind you?
Yeah, I got a very good team behind me, but I got a good me behind me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I trust myself, and that's it.
I saw that you went live with like Walito on stream. Would you ever like stream, do you think?
Oh, that was a mistake.
You think so?
Going live with him, but it's cool, you know. It really didn't do nothing for me.
I didn't see
It's
the
just
interview.
funny.
Why was it a mistake?
I just didn't feel that way with him.
Okay.
They were
I
fun.
didn't feel that, you know. I feel like he was just trying to, you know, get his, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Like it wasn't for, you know, the people or really, you know. It was just let me get mine and let me get on. But I came kind of, you know, strong, you know. But you should be ready for that when you're interviewing somebody by the name of Lefty Gunplay.
No, for
You
real.
know what I'm saying?
Like, what do you
Like,
expect?
know, about the way that I'm gonna come at you.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, but you guys are different. You guys embraced me. It was a different vibe. But you know, I just didn't like his attitude. You know, and I'll tell him too. I don't like his attitude. It wasn't my type.
Do a lot of these
He's
podcasts get annoying?
Do a lot of these podcasts. You need them though.
You need them.
You
But
need
a
'em,
lot
though.
of redundant questions, same shit being asked.
Yeah.
over
I
and
mean, they
over.
go hand in hand. They go, you know, they go hand in hand with the music too. You know, a lot of people know me from my interviews. They've never seen my music. Some people see me from my music and you know, see my interviews. But I know that I'm viral, and I know that people are listening to what I'm saying, and I know there's a lot of kids watching. So I try to set a better, you know, role model. I've been on some spiritual stuff lately, like asking myself, like, what direction do I want to take this? Do I want to spread poison or do I want to, you know, speak positivity?
Good shit.
And I don't know yet. You know what I'm saying? I on the hood, I don't know yet.
Balance.
Well, the poison is what sells, and that's what Instagram algorithm promotes. Unfortunately, that's
I feel like the poison put me here and gave me this platform. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? But you gotta adapt and you gotta change. But you know, I'm the gun man. I'm gunplay. You know what I'm saying? I'm from the hood. I never had nothing my whole life. You know, hate it or love it. What you see is what you get. You know, it sound what it look like. You know, it's just me. I really live this life, and you know, I don't care about the comments. I don't read the negative comments. I've never had nobody diss me in person. In LA, it's all love. You know, I'm out here pushing for the city, and I know I'm breaking barriers. I really am. And you know, we don't notice it till it's done. You know, until it's all said and done. But I know what the hell I'm doing. But I get in my head a lot of times. Like recently, I've been in my head.
Is that why you go to Santa Monica and put your feet in the sand and throw your hoodie over your head?
Yeah, I gotta go with Santa Monica with my gun, bro.
Of course.
Mandatory, gotta go with my gun, bro. With my chains, you know. I like the beach, you know. I really like Long Beach too. I like Long Beach, you know. I like the beach. Get away from everybody.
Clear your
I
head.
love the beach.
You know, ask yourself what you want in life. What are you doing in life? You know, what is all of this? You know, what's your purpose in life? Are you happy? You know, have you found your purpose? And I found mine, and I never looked back.
Would you say that music is like your purpose?
Yeah, a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Part of
Or
it?
are you bigger than music?
It get deeper than rap. It get deeper than rap when you really gangbang. You know, the hood stuff. It's you know, it's. I wouldn't be Lefty Gunplay without the hood, but the hood stuff can also be a downfall too.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? You live by the gun, you die by the gun. Rest in peace, Sucker Free 104 too. He's a good friend of mine. He a rapper too. He just passed away in Lenox. He was murdered. But you know, it just life is short, you know, and you gotta enjoy the moment with these artists and these people because you know it sucks when you notice it when they're gone. So you gotta enjoy them while they're right here.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm a legend, bro. Like I feel like I'm a dinosaur out here. Like, you know, I did it, and everybody's trying to, you know, figure out what the hell I did. You know, and if I could start from scratch, I couldn't tell you what I did.
I was just gonna say you just said I can't tell you anything. I was gonna say, what did you do, bro, to just go viral and blow up so quick? Stay relevant, bro. You're
I
still
had a
popping.
dream. I had a dream, bro, and I really believed it. You know, and you know, kind of like cuckoo with it. Like, you know, I really believe my dream.
No,
and it really worked, and I'm living my dreams. You know, and I'm triple platinum. You know, with Kendrick Lamar, like, you know,
Congrats.
It's and we still talk, and I still talk to him, and you know, I appreciate everything he did for me. But Kendrick Lamar put me, you know, on that album, and he put me in charge of my people because he knows I'm great. You know, I'm the greatest Latino rapper, you know, and I'm the one for the job. So, you know, this is just the beginning. It's going to get harder. But I got it, though.
Who else you want to do features with, like big names like Kendrick? Who else would you like to hop on a song with?
Eminem.
Okay, for sure. I could see that. Yeah.
I'm gonna get it. Shout out to Eminem. I'm gonna get it. I really am. And Dr. Dre.
Okay.
Yeah, Dr. Dre. I got a song with The Game. I got a song with Snoop Dogg.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Dr. Dre, Eminem, Juvenile.
Oh, Juvenile, yeah.
I like Juvenile too. I like a little bit of Juvenile.
Who was your inspirations for the rap, bro?
Drummer Boy.
Drummer Boy?
Yeah, Young Drummer Boy. I used to look up to him. Young Drummer Boy. You know, just watching my homie King Cash do it, like, you know, King Lil G.
I was just gonna say anyone like King Little G, Mr. Capone, any of the older guys.
I wouldn't say King Lil G was an inspiration, but you know, he's been one of the ones doing it. You know,
and he's winning. Yeah, he's doing good. So
he's winning. I'm winning.
You're for sure winning, bro.
I'm winning. But yeah, shout out to Devour too. People like that. But yeah, it's been a while. Shout out to Mr. Capone too, but it's different. It's different, you know. I feel like it's the same, but it's different.
Well, with him, it's a little different because I don't think he bangs, does he? He's just...
Yeah, he gang bangs.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
He from my area.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he gang bangs. But it's just like, it's that new West Coast. It's that new West Coast sound, and you know, I'm part of it. I'm really part of it. And I'm out here pushing black and brown unity. You know, you don't see essays like me, you know, get so many features with all these black artists, you know. And I don't want to ruin it, you know. And I appreciate the blacks, you know, letting me wiggle in there and you know, feed my family off their, you know, keep it down, on everything. But yeah, I feel like rap is black culture. In my mind, in my opinion, rap is black culture. And you know, for so long I was embarrassed to let my people and my homies know that I wanted to be a rapper. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, for me to be, you know, proud of it is kind of like breaking barriers.
Can I ask you why? Okay, so look, with King Little G and Drummer Boy and all that, what made you embarrassed to tell the homies you wanted to be a rapper when they were already doing it? Like, what made Lefty not want to tell the homies?
It wasn't, I don't think it was. It kind of was, but it's kind of different with me. I feel like it's different. You know, everybody's different. King Lil G was different. The way he went about it, you know, he started it, but you know, I'm right here doing it right now. I'm still doing it, you know, and I'm strong, and you know, it is what it is, bro. Fuck everybody who don't like me. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if they don't like me or not. I'm still in first, like, you know. But I do it for my people, and I want us all to be cool. You know, my people. You know, we should all be straight. But I gotta fix my backyard with my people and my actions too, and the way that I speak, you know, negatively on other people. But you know, it is what it is. That's me, bro. And
the poison sells, bro. And like you said, poison puts you in position, right?
I mean, keep authenticity, bro.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say poison. I'll say authenticity.
Okay.
Authenticity.
And you're moving with intention, like not just.
Yeah, moving with intent. It's hard. It's really hard. You know, trying to figure it all out, but I did. You know, I'm just trying to figure this all out right now.
It's a process.
We don't know where I'm gonna go. I'm either gonna go up or go down. You know what I'm saying? And I don't want to be remembered as, you know, crazy, scary, spooky, hilarious. Like, yeah, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, I appreciate that, but I want to be remembered for my own, you know, what's it called, accomplishments and you know, stuff like that.
You want to be known as the guy who was with Eminem, Dre, fucking Kendrick, getting platinum plaques, just blowing up the Mexican rap culture. Everything.
Oh, I'm on my way.
100%.
The fastest too. Yeah, I barely started rapping 11 months ago.
You're signed to OTR, Soulless, right?
I'm signed to Empire, OTR, Sony.
Okay. Oh, shit.
And I'm a free agent this month. So, you know, and I got a couple deals on the table. And, yeah, we'll see what happens after that.
So like me, I don't know a lot about the music industry. Like, if you don't mind me asking, what pays the most? Do you get the most off streams, YouTube, features, promos?
Shows, right?
All
Shows?
of it, all of it,
All of
all
it?
of it, all of it, all of it. You gotta build it up though.
Yeah.
You gotta build that artist up to be able to charge $30,000 or $20,000 for a feature, which I'm doing now.
I was just gonna say, what's your feature price right now?
20,000, 15,000 for a video from 20,000.
You have a bank account yet?
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
Yeah, I got a bank account with a couple bands. I'm a U.S. bank.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a U.S. bank. I'm a U.S. bank, and I got my clothing company. It goes straight into my bank account. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of a headache though, but I put it away. But my mom, she be taking some out. She just takes some out right now. She took $171 out.
That's hers though.
It's mom's though.
It's cool,
You said 171?
171.
Got her nails done?
Probably she's gonna say that I got another ticket or something like that. Which she's probably telling the truth, but man, it's like I'm trying to save it up and you keep taking.
When you first started coming up, did you like get your mom like anything crazy?
I bought her a car.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
I bought her a
You
brand
have
new.
to.
I
I feel
bought
like
her
that's first
a brand new car, Toyota or something like that of the year. I bought her a car. I gave her my Benzo. I got a brand new Benzo at home.
Period.
I got my E350. I bought my grandma a refrigerator, but I gotta move him out the hood. Period.
That's the next move. Move him out the hood.
Yeah, move him out the hood, but at the same time, I don't want him to live with me either.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel it.
And see everything I got going on, or mom meeting every girl I bring home.
Yeah.
Cause a lot of times I be
There's
partying.
a lot of girls.
Yeah, but
Invest in some properties down the street.
It's a lot of girls, but I learned my lesson, bro. I've gotten set up, and I'll keep it real. I got set up by my homegirl before, and that kind of made me, very cautious. Like, what the fuck?
Like, set you up with the ops type shit?
Something like that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But I
Crazy.
learned from my mistake. I got to get burned for me to learn.
Yeah, sometimes you have to learn the hard way.
Yeah, and I did, and I don't let nobody know where I live no more.
How long ago was that?
I don't want to say.
It's all good.
Because it's real shit though.
No, I feel it.
It really stuff. It's real life stuff. But I just tell you to shed awareness to other rappers and like stuff like that really happens, bro. Homegirl will set you up for if the price is right. If the money is the root of all evil. And yeah, it's a shame, but it really happened.
Yeah, all bad. So what's your thoughts on the...
Derrick Henry too, her. When I seen her, I Derrick Henry'd her. When it happened and I ran into her, I said, man, I just had to.
Real quick.
Yeah, I had to chunk her real quick. I
Could be
can't
worse.
believe it. But yeah, it's cool though. But it karma's a motherfucker, right?
Right.
It really does. It comes around, and when it comes around, hopefully you're on the right side of it. But karma comes around eventually.
Always does, right?
I don't like looking for problems. I like it when they fall in my lap. You get what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
It's like if I got a gun and I'm gonna go look for problems, you're probably gonna get caught. But if you got a gun and you're just minding your own business and
Protecting yourself,
you're probably gonna get away.
yeah.
You need to find the solution.
Yeah, you gotta find a solution.
It's not a problem.
That's
It's
the
the
$1 million.
solution.
That's the $1 million answer. If you found that solution, you'd be a rich person. But yeah, it's ugly out here, man. It really is. It's ugly when you popping. They want to
Scary.
pop you. You know what I'm saying? And all these rappers are dead, bro. You know what I mean?
A lot of them, yeah.
So you got to be careful, man. And that's what I'm careful with myself. I pray every day I don't get smoked. You know what I'm saying? But it's real out here, bro. LA.
LA's crazy, bro, for real.
LA's crazy. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful struggle. I love LA. It'll chew you up and spit you out, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Who's some up-and-coming Mexican artists that you think are going to be big, that are not big, not up there with you yet, not up there with OGZ, that's still coming up that you could see getting bigger?
J Tempo.
Okay.
Mr. Keep It Hood.
Okay.
P-Face, baby.
Oh yeah, P-Face, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, P-Face, baby. Man, I want to say Bree. She's a Tommy Guns, Sporty from Norwalk. You know, I give credit when the credit's due. J-Bus from Menlo.
Okay.
It's just different, man. I don't think I will ever see another Lefty Gunplay in a while, bro. I really
it's gonna
don't.
happen for a long time.
I feel like everybody's trying to, like, you know, nowadays everybody want to rap, bro. But, you know, or is Kendrick Lamar looking for you? You know what I'm saying? Not everybody in the world, he picked me, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm blessed. But, like,
and he put you on a major album, like literally his major album. So
yeah,
speaks volumes.
He's my boy. He's my friend, man. Yeah, shout out to Top, man. Shout out to TDE, and I be going to the TDE compound, you know, working over there with them too, and you know, they embrace me like family, and you know, shout out to PG Lane and you know, the whole TDE family for really embracing me like that, and they mess with me, bro, and I mess with them, and I respect them, bro. And you'll never see me do a song with Drake, bro. you just won't.
Never.
I can't.
I can't.
Yeah. I can't. Like, I'm not on no Drake stuff, bro.
So if Drake called you and said, "I need you on the song," you say no?
He already did, bro.
No way.
Yeah,
that's major.
I could have went either way. I could have went with K-Dot. I could have went with Drake.
Did you go with K-Dot because he's L.A.?
I went with K-Dot because, you know, it just happened that way, bro. It was a good decision. And I'm glad that I was a part of that album, legendary album. I would have been so mad if I wasn't on it, you know, but I was on it. And shout out to the other artists that were on there, Young Threat, you know, everybody that was on there. And they're all my boys, they're all my friends, you know. It's cool, man. It was for the streets. And I did my thing with it, bro. I got all the lemon out that lemon. And don't get mad at me, bro, for, you know, taking advantage of it.
Squeezed it.
No, lemonade all summer.
Right. So, like, what do you think about the Texas Mexican rapper scene versus, like, the LA scene?
I don't think they fucking with me. I don't think they fucking with the West.
No,
I don't think that anybody out there's fucking with Kendrick Lamar, bro, or Lefty Gunplay, or, you know, Young Threat, or just stuff like that. I think that, you know, it's been so long that Texas has had the ball. It's on the West now, and don't get mad at me for saying that, you know. I think the West is up and it's stuck, you know. I think that California has the best rappers, better than Texas. I don't think Mexican OT see me. I don't think D-Baby see me, bro. I really don't. It's a different type of rap, you know. And they've been rapping for so long. I just started rapping, you know.
Yeah.
But, yeah, they ain't see me. They're not better than me.
Are you cool with them?
Yeah, we talk.
Yeah.
I've talked to them before.
They're cool.
I've talked to them before. But, you know, at the end of the day, I'm from L.A., bro. And shout out to them, and I love Texas too, but why are they mad that I'm competitive, bro? Like, why am I supposed to say, yeah, they're better, bro? And, like, I'm supposed to think that I'm the best, right? If 100%. I'm selling it to you, I got to sell it to you and tell you that this is the best that there is, bro. But, yeah, it really is. It's our turn, and we're up. I don't think nobody in Houston, Texas right now is seeing me. It's different. You know, fuck the views, bro. You know what I'm saying? Are they getting views like that in L.A.? Like, are people bumping them in L.A.? I'm pretty sure they ain't bumping me out there, but they ain't bumping them out here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? All you hear on the radio is Kendrick Lamar, Lefty Gunplay, AZ Chike all day. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, stuff like that. I think California got better rappers.
California on top.
For sure.
And fuck SPM too, bro. on the hood.
South Park Mexican?
Yeah, I don't do that, bro.
You think that guy really did some weird child shit?
I don't know what he did, bro, but, you know what I'm saying? The paperwork's there, and fuck him, bro. On the hood, fuck him.
That's not good.
Yeah, it is. It fuck him, bro. And that's how it stand. You know, I'm always keep it G like that. My bad. I'm sorry, bro. Fuck SPM, bro. I don't agree with it. I'm cool on everything. I'm fuck SPM, bro.
So when he gets out and he wants a feature, you're gonna tell him fuck no.
He don't want a feature with me, bro. He don't. He don't want a feature. He'll never get a feature with me, bro. No, he'll never get a feature with me.
So what was up with that girl rapper P Killer talking shit
from
Texas? That one girl.
I don't know who you talking about.
She was all fuck. Where's my phone at? I shut it off. I'll show you who.
I never heard about her.
No.
I heard Jenny 69.
Hey, Jenny 69 is fine, bro.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about no. I don't want to talk about no P Killer, bro.
All right.
On the damn homies, fuck P Killer. On the hood.
I heard your song with Jenny 69. Are you gonna do more like Spanish music too, or?
I'm gonna do more.
Rap?
I'll do whatever the people want to hear. I'm always willing to let myself get produced. I don't think I'm better than the program. And when I'm with other producers, I listen to them and I allow them to put their vision of what they see of me. But at the same time, like, I don't ever want to lose my style. I don't ever want people to take my style away, my gangstiness away, or change me up. And I never let nobody write my lyrics. And I've never paid for a feature. Never paid for a feature. Never let nobody write my lyrics. I never let nobody will, because it's my story. You know what I'm saying? Like, it wouldn't be, it just would be whack, bro. If I was letting people write my lyrics, I'm
Do you
really
write
getting
all your
better.
lyrics?
I write all my lyrics.
There's a lot of it freestyle. It's all written.
You can see the progression, like, how I'm getting better. If you really pay attention to my music, I'm really getting better. Ain't nobody fucking with me right now, bro. I'm rapping every day. Like, double entendres, all that. I see it, I'm kicking it with all these greats, and I'm not going over there, being ignorant and being dumb and just, being on my phone. No, I'm picking up everything that they're doing, and I'm watching the way that they do it, and I'm asking questions, and I'm picking up the pointers, and ain't nobody fucking with me right now, bro.
Yeah.
They're not.
Do you feel like before you started making music, because you said you just kind of started like a year ago?
Yeah.
Did you like express yourself a different way?
I've been a superstar. I've been a superstar. Like, I had that star power. I've been in jail, and everybody be like, bro, you're a superstar. Everybody be like, you're a superstar. But, you got to have that superstar quality. Like, are you a superstar all around? Are you handsome? Do you got the tattoos? Does does everything check out? Like, are you a real gang member? You really been in prison, what I'm saying? You got eye contact, are you not just, you gotta have it all, the look, bro, and everything down packed, and then the rapping will deal with it. And that's what happened with me. Yeah, the best rapper, he's in his garage. I always say it all the time, playing Xbox Live. He's probably the best rapper, but, he's not. It's serious, bro. You're not just going to be a rapper and just say, I'm going to be a fucking rapper and be a rapper. Hell no. It's a lot that comes into it,
No, like
a lot of sweat, blood. I'm talking about every day.
Yeah.
I'm rapping. I'm running like 5 plays a day. Like, I'm tired after this stuff, bro. Like, it gets. I'm doing 3 interviews a day, two music videos. Like, shit gets, repetitive. But do you want to be a great? It's my legacy right now. How do you want to be remembered? You know what I'm saying? That extra run to play, it matters. Here's a perfect example. That song called Tweaker, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I was supposed to be on that song.
Really?
Yeah, but I didn't run the play. You know what I'm saying? But it's just a perfect example. Had I run that play, I would have been on that song, and I would have had 2 Billboard hits.
Yeah, you have to apply yourself. Can't miss that opportunity.
Yeah, you can't overanalyze the situation either. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to protect the brand. First thing that came to my mind was Tweaker. Like, okay, they're gonna make fun of, of me or whatever. Usually
talking bad, talking good.
But I don't know that. I don't know that though. All good publicity is good publicity, whatever. True. But you don't want to be known as a joke, bro. Either. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to. Keep doing that. You want to be taken more serious, and not take it serious. But yeah, I'm learning as I go in front of everybody's eyes. Forgive me if I'm wrong, bro. Like, but this is me. This is what I'm doing right now.
Before the rap, were you trapping?
And I was gangbanging.
Straight gangbanging.
I was in jail, bro. Yeah. All my tattoos are all laid down. Like, I was really committed to my gang, and I still am. But I channeled that, everything I did for the gang, I'm doing for. That was the hardest to take, 2 steps back to take, whatever the fuck Nipsey says, but, you got to really master your mind and read philosophy and books and stuff like that for you to be able to do that, break that barrier. I put in so much work into my hood, into my gang, and the fame in the gang, and I became a rapper, and it worked out, and everybody trips out. My homies are proud of me, but yeah, I know they're missing me, in the gangbang world.
You just can't come around like that no more. You're a star, bro.
Oh, I'll pull up to the hood whenever I want. I was in the hood, whenever I want. I'll go to my hood. And it should be that way. You should be able to go to your hood. You're a gangster rapper. You should pull up to the hood whenever you want, and I do. you know. And then my homies, you know, if I got something coming, I'm gonna go right now. You know, myself, and I'm gonna go, you know, get whooped in the backyard and go take it. My politics are a little different. They're a little real strict, you know. I be lying. Shit. Yeah, my homie is real strict, bro.
So like being from like, you know, Elmonte, East LA area,
I'm from Baldwin Park.
No, Baldwin Park. I'm just saying that whole general area. Did you know a lot of your homies were trappers selling weed and shit? 'Cause you know a lot of the big trappers, a lot of all the weed comes from out that.
I don't know what my homies got going on. You know, if they sell weed or what the hell they do. But yeah, I'm from Kings Have Arrived, and you know, and that's my gang. And yeah, you know, to my last day, bro. All my homies are dead. My cousins are dead. You know what I'm saying? Like, my homies are doing life in prison. They call me from prison you know, from level 4 yards, and they be like, I'm proud of you, bro. You know, everybody in here be talking about you. They slap my shit in prison too. And you know, I'm putting my neighborhood out here doing more for my neighborhood by rapping than I am by gangbanging and doing time. You know what I'm saying?
Being productive.
Yeah, I really turned it around. But I don't give a fuck about rap, bro. I really don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you disrespect me, bro, like, I'm a motherfucking get with your program right then and there on the gang. If I feel disrespected, I'm not gonna go, you know, to sleep like that. I'm gonna pull you to the side right then and there. And
run the fade.
I don't know about that, bro. Like, yeah, like gunplay, but yeah, I don't fight, bro. I don't fight nobody out here, bro. I'm too rich, too famous to be fighting, bro.
No, for real.
Yeah.
So, like, as far as, like, the weed industry in L.A., you know, L.A. is, like, the mecca of weed. California, what about, like, a Lefty Gunplay weed brand getting put up in the shops? Any plans or anything like that?
I mean, everybody's been saying that forever, you know, but nobody ever, you know, took initiative to do it.
Okay.
You know,
is that something you would want to do? Have your own brand in the stores?
I mean, it sounds good. You know, it sounds like a good. I would back by it if my name's on it, my face is on it. I'ma slang it. But you know, who's gonna, you know, really come about it the right way? And I want it to be, you know, come correct, bro. Like, you know, I want it to be like Stizzy, bro. Like, you know, it got to be the best, bro. You know, type of stuff. You know, you know, the best weed that there is. That's what I want, you know. But
so they got to come correct. Packaging, the whole game plan,
the
best bud, everything.
Packaging's everything, bro. Packaging's everything. Promotion's everything. Getting a girl to wear it and smoke it and all that stuff on the highlight reel. You know, captions and all that, promos, all that.
Has anyone ever came to you with any like weed offers that you turned down?
Yeah, I've done a couple of them with Killer Kush and all that, you know.
Oh yeah, shout out to Killer Kush, man.
Shout out to Killer Kush.
I think I met you one time at the Olympics, like the weed thing.
Was it?
It was like a weed event. I forgot who you were there with though.
Was I there?
Yeah.
Olympics. What is that?
It was in LA. It was here.
Was it recently?
It was like 2 months ago.
Yeah, like 2 months
with
ago.
Gucci Mane?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, that's the one, bro. Yeah, Killer Kush is good people, bro. Shout out to them.
Yeah, they're good people. They're cool. But it wasn't adding up, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I'm not with Killer Kush no more on the hood. They don't sell nothing, you know, that has to do with Lefty Gunplay. And, yeah, I'm not with Killer Kush, bro. I'm not with nobody. So, yeah, shout out to them, though,
I think Killer Kush has a contract right now with, we're just talking about him, King Little G. I think they got something with him right now.
That's cool. I hope they prosper, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I hope they come up.
Yeah, that's good, bro.
Yeah. I think, you know, if we did something, it would be better than everybody. Right?
With your name behind it, yeah,
with your name behind it, bro.
Our name behind it, our promotion.
You gotta really believe in it, though, bro.
Well, that's a conversation behind the mic, behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Make some shit go
but
crazy.
Yeah, I would love to do some weed, bro. So eventually, I'm gonna get to it, you know.
What's your favorite weed brand to smoke? Like, if you're actually going to the store and buying weed.
If I like to smoke weed, I'll smoke whatever.
Really?
Yeah, I'll take one hit and that's it.
Oh, that's it, huh?
That's it. I don't really smoke weed. I just, you know, but I've been smoking a lot of weed lately. But I'll take 1 or 2 hits, and I don't like the coughing. I don't like the wet. Like, it hurts me, bro. Like, when you cough. I wish I wouldn't cough so much when I'll hit it, though. But, you know, it depends who rolls the blunt.
Yeah.
Who rolls the joint. sometimes they roll it good, bro. Like,
Or if it's like one of them hash holes, that shit always burns my
I
throat.
hate that motherfucking when they roll it and you can't even hit it. Like, you know, it's just ridiculous. But you know, shout out to Solus. He rolls the best blunts I've ever seen in my life.
No way.
Yeah,
Shout out to Solus, man.
Yeah, I heard Paris Hilton rolls good blunts too.
Paris Hilton?
Yeah, Paris
Crazy.
Hilton. I would love to smoke a blunt with Paris
She's
Hilton.
so cool.
Oh yeah, that would be fire. That would be dope.
That would be
Shout
so
out Paris
like,
Hilton. I would
imagine
love to smoke a blunt with her. I'd love to smoke a blunt with Paris.
them. Paris, if you're listening.
One night in Paris, huh?
What do you think about Swifty Blue?
Who?
Swifty Blue.
Never fucking heard of him.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, he ain't on my level, bro. On the hood, it's up and it's stuck on everything. You know, fuck 50 Blue, too, my boy. You know what it is, bro.
I mean, I just, heard there's a little beef. I don't pay attention.
Ain't no beef, bro. You can't beef with nobody ain't on your level, bro. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no comparison. He ain't on my level, bro. I don't beef it with him. I don't beef with 50 Blue. I don't fuck with 50 Blue, though. But I don't beef with him either. What's beef, bro?
Shout out Swifty, that's the homie, but it's all good.
Yeah. Don't do that, huh?
I'm like, huh?
Yeah, but, you know, he made a lot of, he talked a lot of negativity upon me and my label and you know, Chito Ranas too. So, you know, I don't give a fuck about no 50 Blue, bro. That's the past. Yeah, change the topic, bro.
It's cool.
Giving them clout, bro.
No, we'll cut that out, bro. You ain't gotta worry
Hey,
about
no,
that.
follow.
I didn't know it was
follow
like
him,
that, bro. My bad. I really didn't know.
It's
it
not
was
even
that.
like that, bro. It's not even like that.
So like he said, don't even give him the clout
I
on
don't
the
know who
camera.
that
Got
is.
Yeah,
Got you, bro.
it's beneath me, bro. It's already past that, you know.
I got a couple questions.
Come on.
What would you tell some young guys, coming up, like some things, like you would tell them, just advice to the young
Oh, be authentic. Stay authentic. You know, be real to yourself. Respect your mom. You know, trust your gut. You know,
Trust your girl always, for sure.
and, you know, don't get peer pressure. That homie love is temporary, but that's just fake, bro. That hood shit is like, you know, a lot of pain and follow your dreams. And you know, even if you're gonna gangbang, you know, go all out with it, bro. Don't half step, you know, don't gang. If you want to gangbang, do your thing, bro. But take it to the fullest, bro. You know, take it to the fullest.
Would you tell the youngsters nowadays, like say, a 12-year-old, 13, 14-year-old that wants to maybe get into that gangbang life, but they don't know, would you tell them to kind of stay away?
I think it's inevitable, man. You know, in Los Angeles, it's inevitable, man. That gang, it's too strong, bro. Get, you know, LA is the home of the gangbang.
Yeah, 100%.
That's what we do out here. We gangbang. You know, we're from Vaudeville. We gangbang, and you know, that's just what we do in LA. Every street's a fucking block. You know, every street's a neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, it's just too much already. You just gotta adapt with it and know how to, you know, how to move in certain situations. But then you don't want to be a lame either.
Yeah.
You don't want to be a lame either, but you know, move lightly, like, you know, just be vigilant, bro, because you know it could cost you your life. You know, for the decisions you make. And I've lost all my homies. My whole generation is gone. All my homies are dead. You know, whether it was overdose, whether it was, you know, gang violence, you know, I'm the last one. You know, me and my cousin, who would have thought? But, you know, I made a change and I broke the cycle, bro. And, you know, I was smart. I sat there, you know, insanity, doing the same thing over and over again. You know, you got to change it up, bro. So I just changed it up, you know. And, you know, I was humiliated. I went broke. You know, I couldn't even pay for a pro club, but I stopped selling dope. But I locked myself in my room with my little notebook, and, you know, I became the best rapper. And, you know, and I'm the best rapper. And I told you, Ma. You know, I told my mom, too, my grandma, like, this shit was going to work. They didn't believe me, bro. They didn't believe me. My homies didn't. Nobody believed me, bro. I believe me, though, bro. I believe me so fucking much. I came in this game, you know, different. You know, I'm the best Latino rapper, and I really believed it. You know, you really got to, if you see it in your head, then that's all it is, bro. And don't tell nobody what you see in your head, because nobody's going to see what the hell is in your head, bro. God put it in your head for a reason. He didn't put it in my head. Don't tell me what's in your, just do it, bro. Just stay at it and follow your dream, bro. You know, that what a shame, bro, to die and not have followed your dream. You know, I don't know what dream, other people have, but I'm living mine.
That's good, bro.
You know
Is your mom proud now? You're saying she didn't believe it at first. Is she super happy now?
She proud now. She's proud now.
Good shit.
You know, I hope she is.
What's the first thing you did when you got a big check?
I bought a Maybach. I bought a Mercedes Maybach with $80,000 cash.
Oh yeah.
80,000 cash.
Oh, you want me? Okay, my bad.
Offer up.
So, all right.
Offer up?
Next take. So,
Yeah, offer up.
all right. So, what was the first big thing you bought when you got a big check?
Mercedes 2022 Mercedes Maybach, black on black,
Nice.
on a 20-inch Ford Giottos.
Nice. And what was the
Period.
check from? Was it a streaming check, a label check?
Signing with Sony Entertainment,
Nice.
signing with Alamo Records.
Okay.
So shout out to Lee. But yeah, I went in, I bought a Maybach, and I still got it right now.
Good
I
shit.
crashed it yesterday, bro.
Oh no.
What happened, bro?
I tapped it, bro.
You just tapped it? It was a little tap or what?
Yeah, it was a little tap.
Nothing
But
crazy.
it's so long, bro. Now, now I got insurance on it, but, I tapped it, bro. In a bad situation. Motherfuckers was there. And I had to pull it out. I was in a fucked up parking lot. And I didn't have nothing on me. And I smashed into a car.
Man.
Yeah, I did a hit and run.
Lefty Gunplay with
Allegedly,
the hit,
bro.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
You know, when you hit your car, like, you look at it from the whole other way. Before you go look at it. And you look at it, yeah, I tapped it, though. I tapped it in the back a little bit. It's all right, though.
About to take it to the shop, get it fixed or what?
Nah. It's not that bad.
Oh, okay. It's not even
I've
bad.
done it, though, before where I've crashed it, on the freeway. And I know the Solus was going to get mad, so I took it to the shop the same day. And I had the whole, the front end and the rims, fixed overnight, which is, like, unheard of. And they fixed it overnight for me. And, he couldn't even tell. But,
Does he know?
I eventually told him.
Oh, okay. I was
But
gonna say, is it gonna get aired out on the
No
pod?
way.
I hit a couple cars,
Yeah.
I crashed, a couple cars. You gotta be careful when you drive.
Of course.
It feels like every car crash I've been in has been in slow motion. When it's happening, it's just slow motion in the car, and it's so like, what the fuck, like, and the car ends up upside down, and you're all fucked up. It's so hard to maneuver in a car when the car's upside down, to walk around there and
I would
get
try
up
to
out
not
of
the door.
Yeah, you gotta be careful. You got your brakes gotta be right. Your brakes gotta be right. Your brakes are off. All that. But yeah, I got a Maybach and I got an E350 and I got a G-Wagon.
No shit. Okay. Boys,
Yeah.
Like
Big
your
Ben's
Benz,
riding.
yeah.
Big Ben's riding.
Yeah, I wanted to buy a Corvette, but I heard they crumble like a soda can.
Oh.
I got a vet. I like it.
You like
but-
it?
Yeah, I love it, bro. I love
Where,
it.
it's all right.
It's great, bro.
Where's that shit at?
It's at the crib.
Oh, you should have brought that shit.
Nah, we-
What color?
red. Red.
Why
I'm
did I picture
21-inch 4Gs.
You
I
gotta
got a
get
carbon
it.
fiber
You
kit
gotta
on
get
it.
I
All
would have
that.
got a yellow. Yellow,
Okay.
orange.
I really wanted
like
a
orange.
white or
I love
that
orange.
crazy blue color they make. That like electric blue.
Bravo, the bag chaser. Shout out to my brother. He got one of those. The turquoise.
Yeah, I be seeing him in Woodland Hills driving it around sometimes.
Yeah, it's my brother Bravo. Yeah, I love Bravo. Yeah, Bravo, man.
Shout out Bravo.
Shout out to Bravo, man. Shout out to Woodland Hills, man. That's where I gotta go. That's the other side of the grass is greener, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, San
Thousand
Fernando
Oaks,
Valley.
Calabasas, Woodland Hills, all that shit. out
Sherman
there.
Oaks.
Sherman Oaks, cool.
Sherman Oaks is cool. Porterville Ranch.
Oh yeah, Porter Ranch.
Burbank.
Burbank's cool.
Burbank's the start of it.
Encino was cool,
You
but
moving
they're
to the
breaking into
valley?
all the cribs now.
Encino's cool.
They're breaking into all the cribs now. That's what they're
Is
saying.
that right?
That's what they're saying on the
They're
news.
breaking in the cribs?
In Encino's getting fucking ransacked right now, bro.
Bro. You motherfuckers are hungry out here, bro.
100%, bro.
You just gotta believe in God, bro. Light a candle, huh? And get,
Right.
get you a gun.
A candle,
Big
pray,
dog.
hold your gun.
Get you a gun and sleep, right? Down there. with the ring camera, but you know, you really gotta get. It could be dangerous.
You be praying, bro? You got a good relationship with God?
I recently started praying.
Yeah?
Yeah, I pray all the time.
Hell yeah.
You know, I always do this when, you know, on everything, bro. I pray for everybody in this room right now. Amen.
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 You know, I do. You know, I hope God helps me, and I always wonder, bro, like, if He's gonna let me in, or you know, if they're gonna send me to hell, and if it burns, if it really burns in hell, like if you really gotta burn in hell like that, who knows? But I wonder, bro. Like, you know, does it burn in hell? You know, is He gonna let me in? But you know, only time will tell. And who knows where we go after we die? You know,
If we even go anywhere, right?
Yeah, I wouldn't want to know. I believe the world's flat.
I do too. I'm a flat earther, bro, 100%.
I really believe the world's flat.
I'm not even capping. I'll talk with you about that for hours, bro. I'm not even joking.
You know, life's a trip, bro. It really is, bro. But you know, it's a trip, bro. But I mean, I'm in this situation, you know, in the spot for a reason. For you to have that much influence over that many people, you know, something's going on. But yeah, I recently, I never believed him. I never prayed, bro. But as of recently, I started praying.
What made you start?
Kendrick Lamar.
Really?
Really?
Yeah, after doing Kendrick Lamar feature, I had a lot of kid fans and, you know, Christmas giveaways and stuff like that. And like that stuff really melted my heart. But, you know, before that, I was on demon time. I'm still kind of on demon time. Like, I still, like, you know, want to believe that I'm all about God, but I don't give a fuck right now, bro.
I feel like
you know,
balance. Like, you should be able to enjoy the things that you've
I mean, like,
earned.
sometimes I watch my videos and, like, I trip out, like, I'll watch a King Von video or, like, but I'll see myself and, like, I'll see, like, a demon when I see myself, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And that's ugly, bro. But, you know, it is what it is, bro. Different type, you know? Time in your life, bro.
No, I feel it. I used to do hella drugs, and when I used to look at myself, I'd be like, bro, I look like a demon back then. So I get what you're saying.
It's
bro.
not really.
I'm not saying about the drugs. I'm just saying that's like in my personal. I get what you mean when you look at yourself and
Like
see a demon.
Motherfuckers see. Yeah, I be seeing shit, bro, all the time, and you know, I heard that's because you're the chosen one, and you shine so bright that you're able to notice, you know, the evilness in the room. You spot it, bro. So you shine a light on it, so you see it, you know, because you're shining so bright. And another person I felt that way was, you know, shout out to Black Sam. You know, when I was with him, I feel like he's the chosen one, like he's an angel one, like, you know, he's with God, bro. Really? Like, you know, you can just feel like the presence, bro. You know, when you're with certain stars, you just feel like the presence, bro. Like, you know, when they're in the room, like, and I heard that I kind of have that effect sometimes, bro. But I've seen some shit, bro. I've done some shit, you know. Lord forgive me for my sins, bro. But I've done some shit. I've seen some shit, you know.
How old were you when you started banging?
14, 15.
14, 15?
8th grade, 9th grade.
Damn.
Yeah. I'm really banging.
Yeah.
I'm really banging, bro. Like
active.
Yeah, still active, bro. You know what I'm saying? I could show you better than I could tell you, bro.
That's all good. I don't need to see it. I'm not trying to get in it, getting Mr. Gunplay's way.
Yeah, I seen some shit, bro. I wish my cousins or my dad homies could be like, you know, the other day I sat up there at Forest Lawn for like 3 hours, you know, like clean his cemetery and stuff. I wish he could see me perform, but he never will, bro. And God takes the good ones, bro, you know? I never understood that. You know, why God tastes, you know, who he tastes, or like, you know, why shit unfolds like that, bro. But yeah, I believe in God, bro. And I move with God now, you know.
That's good, bro.
Yeah.
That's good, bro.
I'm Catholic.
Catholic? I'm Catholic too.
All right, bro. We cool.
We cool, right?
We cool, bro.
I think we got time for one more, right?
Here, come on.
Wrap it up with this one.
All right, hold on.
That was a really good one. What's your dream?
My dream?
Yeah.
My dream. Well, I want a really big house on the top of a hill, acres. I want peacocks roaming the property, and I want to drive a Porsche.
What color?
And I want to be a mom.
What color?
What color Porsche?
Yeah.
I think I don't think I thought of the color of the Porsche. Maybe like dark gray.
Hell no.
Yeah, I like dark colors. Black.
The little
All
Porsche or the
black.
Porsche truck?
The truck. Or Panama. Yeah, I have lots of dreams.
You want the worst track.
What should I get?
Hopefully you get your dreams. I don't think it should be that hard.
It's not.
You got
I'm on
it.
the way. I'm like almost there.
You got it. What's your dream, big dog?
Man, honestly, bro.
Dude, you look like a fucking actor, bro.
Thank you, bro.
You kind of
I'm not gonna
look
tell
Woody
you
Harrelson a
sometimes.
little
I get
bit.
that so
Do
much.
you?
Oh my god,
Yeah,
I
you
get that
definitely
so
look like
much.
Woody Harrelson.
Yeah, I get
You
that.
could look like that, bro. But you could also look like somebody else, though, too. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
Woody Harrelson, he gets it all the time.
I get that all the time. I mean, he's older than me, but
I
like,
think you look better
Yeah.
than Woody Harrelson,
Oh,
bro.
thank you, bro. I appreciate that, bro.
You look better than Woody
Sometimes
Harrelson.
I'm like, damn,
Woody
why they gotta
Harrelson's
say Woody
kinda like-
Harrelson? But I get it all the time.
Yeah, on the gang, bro. But nah, you make Woody Harrelson. It ain't Woody Harrelson, bro. It's kind of like Rob Gronkowski vibes.
Okay. You know what else I get too? Rob Dyrdek.
Oh, I could
Nah.
totally see
Yeah,
that.
I get Rob
I
Dyrdek a
can
lot
totally see
too,
that
bro.
too.
People say that too.
Like a football player vibe, like, you know.
Gronk is cool though. I look like
Okay.
You got a
Gronk.
grill? You got a grill?
Yeah,
Yes,
man.
sir.
Where'd you get it
The top one was from Johnny Dang, and the bottom one was from Blue Moon in downtown LA.
at? Shout out my boy Johnny
Shout out
Dang,
my boy
man.
Johnny
250 Ricky, man. 50,000 on the top, 50,000 on the bottom.
Yeah, he's Johnny Dang's cool, bro. You went to a shop in Houston?
Yeah, man. Mine's a permanent. I can't take them out.
No way.
Oh, really?
So, but sometimes I feel like, you know, like in my mind, like I feel like it smells, bro.
Oh.
But like the girls will be like, I don't smell shit, bro. But it's just like, you know, do I want Lumineers or do I want to keep owning this Johnny Dang shit, bro? You know what I'm saying? And you know, grill's kind of a Houston thing.
Yeah.
I'm not done with my grill yet, so I want to, you know, still go with the grill.
Honestly, with the rap, I would say keep the grills right now, bro, until you're done with the rap.
like your signature,
Yeah,
like,
yeah, bro. It looks
look.
good, bro.
It does, huh?
It's part of the culture, you know what I mean?
I fucking like this
Like,
guy.
don't gas me.
I like this guy, bro. Yeah, man. It's crazy how you know, it's a trip, bro. This motherfucking chains are expensive, bro. On the gang, I'm feeling them too. 60,000, bro. Like, and then you gotta wait for them to get custom made.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like type of shit. But this Blue Moon too.
Really? Oh, yeah. Oh, it says Blue Moon right there. Yeah, I see it.
Yeah, they're gonna put me on. They're gonna put me on the front.
Really?
You know where they got Chief and AD?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna put me right there.
That's cool. Shout out
What
Omar
did you
Blue
tell you?
Moon, man.
Yeah, tell them hurry up, man. What's the deal,
Hey,
man?
Lefty's waiting, bro. What's taking so long, yo?
Yeah, homies, man. I'm being patient, bro.
So let me ask you this: you're impatient, so you might not,
Rest in peace,
plan-
Draco, man. Rest in peace, Draco. Look at my face. Roll bounce. Roll
Oh,
bounce.
roll
like
bounce.
Draco. Yup, the Draco. Yeah, impatient, because that's
But-
a song.
But I was gonna say, like, what do you see yourself doing in like 5 years, bro?
You know, my own clothing company.
What's the goal in 5 years?
My own label, bro.
Yeah.
Young OTR.
Nice.
Cash Money, Young Money.
Okay.
OTR, Young
You're
OTR.
gonna go under Solus with OTR?
I mean, he wants 25% of my company, but I don't know, man.
We gotta negotiate.
You know what I'm saying? Look at the back of my head, though, bro. Like, I didn't do all this for OTR.
Yup.
Oh.
For me, you know, for me not to get, you know, my mine's from OTR, you know, eventually, you know, the song comes to an end, you know. But, you know, it was cool while it lasted, you know. We had our differences, but, you know, I'm from OTR for life. Like, I'm really OTR. I made that company, and like, I feel like I'm the face of it, and it made me who I am, and I'm grateful for it.
You definitely
So
blew them
listen,
up huge.
OTR.
Yeah.
But, you know what I'm saying? I'm not done with OTR yet, man. I'm trying to figure it out how I could, you know, fandangle my motherfucking... Because it'd be stupid for me to leave OTR and just all this OTR shit and, you know, not have nothing from OTR. So that's what I'm going to do, make my own label. And I'm going to have Bozo run it. My homie Bozo run it or stuff like that. You know, start signing artists. But who am I going to sign? Who's hard?
You gotta go find them.
You know what I'm saying?
You gotta have some A&Rs out
Bring
there
'em to the
scouting the
table.
streets, bro. What
Yeah.
What about like in 5 years? What do you want financially? You want the house on the hill? You want the Bugatti? What do you want?
I want parks in South Central with my name on them.
Oh, okay.
That's
You know
good.
what I'm saying?
Okay.
I want the most grimiest park in you know, in Monte Bowling Park, you know, with my name on it.
Okay.
I want to get back to the kids, bro. I want to
dope.
make a difference, bro.
That's what you said. It
I
melted
really
your
want.
heart
I
doing
really
the
want to
giveaways
get. I
the
really want to
kids.
get into these communities like Long Beach and you know,
Mhm.
and Compton and you know, and the gutter, and East LA, you know, Boyle Heights and stuff like that. And I really want to get up in there and make a difference, bro.
Give back and
I'm gonna make
motivate.
a difference. Yeah, I'm gonna make a difference. And if I die while I do it, bro, you know, then it was my time, bro. You know, God already wrote the script, bro. But you know, I'm destined for greater than this, and I'm doing it for the kids, bro, for the ghetto kids, you know. And they you know, they have this platform, and I want kids to know that they don't got to gangbang, bro. You know what I'm saying? You can rap, bro, if you want, bro. You know, you don't got to gangbang, bro. You know, if I'm telling you don't got to gangbang, you don't got to gangbang, bro. For real, that shit is whack, bro. You gonna put your mom through a lot of pain, stay in school and stay in the books, and bro, you know, you want to be a rapper, I got you, bro. You know, when you're ready to put that work in, I'll help you out, bro. But you don't got to gangbang, bro. That's the worst decision you can make.
Break the cycle.
And free everybody in jail, bro. There's a lot of solid people in there, you know, they deserve a second chance. But yeah, that's what I really want to do, bro.
Got any last questions for Lefty?
I don't think so.
Thank you guys so much.
Any last words you got for the fans, for the kids, for anybody,
I'm
bro?
the motherfucking one, boy. Like, I'm the best Latino rapper that ever did it, man. Yeah, for real, man. Like, I don't know what to say, but, you know, only time will tell. I take it day at a time. I don't think about, you know, tomorrow. I'm trying to make it to the day. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to make it to the day. Watching my head. You know what I'm saying? I know motherfuckers want to get me, bro. You know what I'm saying? I know people don't like me. It's cool, though. You know, I'm ready. I'm ready for it, too. I really am. I'm the one. I'm different, bro. Like, I'm special, bro. You know, fuck all my haters, bro. It is what it is, bro. You know,
They'll hate you online, but in real life, they ask for a pic when they see you.
My boy, I'm ready for it, bro. I'm ready for it, bro. You know, God forbid, but I'm ready for it, bro. You got to be. You know, if they take mine, they take mine, bro. And I lived a good life.
There you go.
Can you shout out Bad Apple Media?
Hey, shout out to Bad Apple Media, man. You're looking at the motherfucking worst apple right here.
That's
Yeah,
hot.
shout out to Bad Apple Media.
All right then, man.
Appreciate you
Goodfellas
guys, man.
Mob, episode 1, Lefty Gunplay, Bad Apple
That's right.
Media.
Thank you.
We are
Did
done.
that.
That's good.
Hey, thank you, bro.
Lefty.
Thank you so much.